Would more accurate quoting help your business? Would faster digitalized quoting make your job easier? If the answer to either of these questions is yes, this demo will show you how Cimatron E's state-of-the-art DieQuote software can help you. DieQuote centralizes and computerizes all your quoting work so that you can turn a preliminary strip design into a ready-to-send quote effortlessly. You do the professional work, DieQuote will do the math. There's a simple 4-step process to making a quote using DieQuote. The first step is to create a brief outline of the project using the CAD interface. Then you retrieve all cost-related details into a quote, so DieQuote can provide a price estimate, which you will most likely want to fine-tune to suit your preferences. Lastly, you'll print out the quote. Step 1, the brief outline, takes place in the CAD interface. Open any standard CAD file to begin planning the die-making process. Fast blanking is adapted to the specifications of the sheet metal you are using and allows you to visualize your blank quickly and effortlessly. Accurate nesting features help you work out exactly how and where to position your blanks on the strip. The system will later use your nesting to calculate material utilization. Visual strip design helps you decide how many stations are necessary. You can also begin to plan out the punches you will need. Use the intuitive strip design tools to easily define and position each trimming punch. Allocate forming punches by placing the part on the strip. Define the approximate dimension of each forming punch. The dimensions will be used to automatically estimate the cost of punches. Drawing the plates allows you to determine their dimensions. DieQuote will use the dimensions to calculate your plate costs. DieQuote also includes the cost of catalog parts, like pins, in its estimate of your tool costs. Lastly, labeling the punches, plates, and pins helps DieQuote to allocate a cost to each component. The components are color-coded for convenience, and each label includes a complexity meter. If the component you've just labeled is going to be a bit more expensive, just increase its complexity level, which DieQuote takes into account when estimating cost. In step 2, we move to our quoting interface to generate a cost estimate. We'll start by filling in the details of a new quote. Select the customer from the list. Your customer list is either internally stored or it can be retrieved from your Outlook address book. You can fill in the rest of the job details one by one, including job number, status, category, number of parts, markup, and any additional comments. You can also specify the number of strokes you need for the order. You can simply select a press from the list, and its details will be used to help calculate the job costs. You can add a picture of a part by attaching a photograph or by taking a screenshot straight from the CAD interface. We'll also access all the cost-related details. The dialog box displays general information and material specifics on the above portion and specific information about punches, plates, and pins below. What's more, you can modify quantities and define height. At a later stage, you will even be able to add more punches, plates, and pins. All material details, as well as tool details, have now been incorporated into the quote. Step 3. Fine-tune the estimate. The tool costs have been determined automatically using a price list that you set, which includes details of all plates, punches, and pins. As you can see, All cost-relevant information has been retrieved from your preliminary strip design, including details of all your punches. You can edit these details and add new punches if you want. You can also add all extra expenses or costs to be included in the price estimate. If you've set a price list for an expense, then it will be automatically calculated before being added to the final price. Throughout your work, the total cost for the job will be available for reference at the corner of the page. It is split into total cost for strip material, total cost for tool, extras, and grand total. To see the costs on a per-part basis, simply click on the Part tab. Refer to the Strip Material tab to see a more detailed account of the expenses and usage of the strip. Step 4. Print out a quote. You can convert the estimate into a PDF or Excel file using a personalized template. DieQuote will produce a ready-to-send, professional-looking quote, which will include your logo and any information you choose to present to your potential customer. That's it. We've finished working, and our quote is ready to send. DieQuote also includes an inbuilt database to store all your quotes. You can easily track and analyze your quotes, and you can use old quotes as basis for new ones, allowing the system to help you build on previous experience. The database allows you to browse through your quotes, glancing at preview pictures to find what you're looking for. You can also use the search and filter options above to pinpoint a specific quote or group of quotes. Progress graphs based on quote status are available at the click of a button. More information about DieQuote and a demo can be obtained from your local distributor. Visit www.cimatron.com.